Hello, I hope everybody is socially isolating. Remember, the hills will be there when this is all over. Let's just hope that you are as well, so stay at home. So I'm making use of my daily exercise walk from the door. You can see I'm in Prado where I live. And we're going to head into some local woods to get some wild garlic, which we're going to mix up tonight for dinner. So probably do that as well, show you that on the camera, what we're going to do for the wild garlic. But first of all, we'll have to go and get it. So we're making use of our daily walk, as I said, in order to go and collect some wild garlic. As a lot of you know, I usually eat beef jerky, kind nut bar and an oat bar for my lunch when I go hiking. Gives you a good energy boost and a lot of protein. Fills you up and it's light to carry. I've just had a packet of beef jerky. Just tried it out because normally I stick to what I know when I go on a big hike, but when I'm doing just like little walks from the house, I like to try new things out. So this is the one I've just had, Jack and Link's beef jerky teriyaki, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely buying that again. That's the best, that up to now has been the best beef jerky I've ever had. It's really good. Due to COVID-19, this Jubilee Field and all facilities are closed until further notice. Do not enter. I guess we're going this way. We could have continued along the track, but it's getting a little bit busy with people walking and cycling. So head into the houses where it's a bit quieter. That car's just pulled up. Family's just come out. 2 dogs and a picnic. It's a lockdown, not a picnic. It's not a holiday. You should stay at home. You can't walk there from your front door. You shouldn't be walking there. There the kids are busy putting rainbows up. Yeah, my daughter made hers yesterday. Just waiting for the paint to finish drying. I'm not saying too much on this walk. Basically because I've said it all before. We've been here before. You can often find the remains of lots of clay pipes in this field, because just in them trees used to be an old mine. There we go. There we go, found a bit. All been like the bulb on there. A little bit of clay pipe from the old mine. There's the old remains of the mine. And then into the wood. This is all wild garlic in here. So we're going to go and pick some now. And you pick it from the bottom, yeah. There we go. There's the flower buds. There you go, it's about to flower soon. I know there's plenty of wild garlic. We'll have to go around. But when you're picking it, it's still best just like pick a few leaves from each plant instead of destroying an entire plant. That way it can recover, and that way it'll be more for next year when people come looking for it. Now we're going to head back this way. At last, nobody around. I quite like this spot. It's quite a nice place to be. So we're going to leave Northumberland and head into Gateshead on the way home. They've fully pedestrianised this road now. Just cyclists and walkers. There's the old mill. I'll put links below when we've done all these other local walks. And me and my daughter came here on the autumn stroll video, I think it was, and explored the old mill. This is the old A695, the new one's over there. There's a lot of pollen beetles in the daffodils. This is the new A695. So we're crossing back into Northumberland now, back into Prudhoe, yeah, where we started. Okay, so that's more or less the end of our walk back in Prudhoe. So now we're going to take that wild garlic that we picked earlier and prepare it, and I'll show you how to do that. So we've got our wild garlic there. First of all, I'm going to cut up some broccoli before we get started. Now, the tip with your broccoli is stick a clove of garlic in it. Just crush it like that, take the peel off, and stick it in the pan with the broccoli. And add a splash of soy sauce into the broccoli as well. And plenty of salt. First of all, we're going to add some pork mince. It's just from Morrison's. It's basically all they had left in the way of meat. That just goes straight into the bowl. So I've got that paper stuff that it usually has on it. That makes a change. First thing we want to do is a bit of ginger. The end off there. You know what, there's grated. I'll show you a quick trick for that. Just cut it into manageable size. If you get a garlic crusher from IKEA, obviously you won't be able to get one at the moment because they're all shut, and you just stick it in there. After that, just cut it off. There you go, grated ginger. Really easy. You know what, a garlic clove as well. Just cut it in half to make it easier. And the press. Okay, so I've got a bunch of wild garlic here. I've just washed it. I'm going to chop it up finely. Stems as well. You can include the flowers as well, they're edible. Take that right through it again. Obviously you just use whatever you feel comfortable using in terms of quantity. We like it, so we tend to use a little bit more than a lot of other people would. But you can freeze it as well. Just stick it in a freezer bag and stick it in the freezer, and then you can use it at another time. You can do that with basil as well, by the way. If you ever buy too much basil from the supermarket, just freeze it. It's a good substitute for garlic chive when you make gyoza. Okay, that's that finely chopped. Give it a knife there. Let's add it to the mince. And there's our pork mince with ginger, garlic and wild garlic. Now I'm going to add some soy sauce to that. It's a reasonable splash. About a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons. Add in some salt. And some white pepper. Tiny bit of black pepper. and some sesame seeds. One last ingredient is toasted sesame oil. Not too much, maybe about a teaspoon. And then give that a good mix up. Now we're just going to leave that for a second. We'll get the rest of the stuff ready. Okay, so I'm going to put some plain flour into one of these little bowls. That's 2 tablespoons for now. If I need more, I can put more in. We've got some Japanese panko from the Chinese supermarket. That symbol there, that's pa-n-ko. Panko. Put some of that into a bowl. And then the third one, an egg. And we'll just beat that egg up with a fork. And then meanwhile, I've got some oil in my wok. It's about 250 mils there. And it goes flour, egg, panko, pan. Okay, so while we're waiting for the oil to heat up, we'll start making these into little meatballs. About a tablespoon per meatball. Just round it up to a round ball like that. Voila. Tablespoon, round ball. Done. And make them into burgers like that. Burger. Or you can keep them round, whichever you prefer. You can just cook them as burgers without the panko and stuff. Just cook them as it is. Or you can add panko and egg to the mixture. Make it a little bit lighter burger. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these balls, I'm going to flatten it a little bit like that. Doesn't have to be flattened too much. About a centimetre thick. I'm going to dip it in the flour, like that, into the egg, like that, into the panko, like that. Now you can do it twice, you can do it again, flour, egg and panko, give it a double crust, but we prefer just to have it the once. Flatten it slightly, flour, egg, panko, done. That's them all done. Time to put them in the fryer. And cook them until golden. And then put them on some kitchen towel to drain. Just doing 4 at a time. So here's the finished product, and we're serving it with this, which is ton-katsu sauce. It's called bulldog vegetable and fruit sauce. Find it in the Chinese supermarket. You can also serve it with suyu, which is sauce for soba noodles. That's soba suyu. Or, as my wife likes to have it, with soy sauce and rice wine vinegar. So that's inside the finished thing. I haven't actually got a name for this, to be honest. Gyoza burger katsu, maybe. So this is the finished product. Really nice. So that's our trip, going to get some wild garlic and then cooking with it. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button for the next adventure. Share with your friends on social media. And as I said, we're going to be keeping things very local, and the Grand Tour is postponed at the moment because of the current coronavirus crisis. As soon as that gets lifted and as soon as we get sorted, we'll be back on the Grand Tour again. But for now it's postponed, but I'll try and keep you updated with some local walks and probably some more cooking stuff. So, catch you on the next one.